Go. He said, Shalom. Before we start, we want to give our praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well. And also shalom and salutations to the brothers out there laboring in this work as well. You know, so we're back once again to prophesy the downfall of America and to uplift Yahushai. You know, and with America falling, the nation of Israel synonymously is being lifted up. You know, so we're going to start with simultaneously being lifted up. You know,
And the brother that sent it to me said that pretty much these individuals, as you see it,
you know, and the nation of Israel right now is destroyed, you know, as a nation. And all these other nations, you know, they're pretty much good. Like, for example, you have Elam right now, they just finished building their temple. You know, one of the biggest temples in the world. You know, that's vain because who are they building that for? You know, well, God. You know?
This is 2 Samuel 7, verse, I'll start on verse 4. It says, and it came to pass that night that the word of the Lord came unto Nathan, saying, go and tell my servant David, thus saith the Lord, shalt thou build me an house, shalt thou build me an house for me to dwell in?
Right. So David wasn't the one that the Lord was going to use to build his house, you know, meaning the Lord's temple. You know why? Because David had too much blood on his hands, man.
That's right.
You know? You got it.
Verse 6, whereas I have not dwelt in any house since the time that I brought up the children of Israel out of Egypt.
Right, and a temple would be basically symbolic to where the presence of the Most High dwells. You know? And Elam, you know, their temple is basically filled with demons, you know, and false spirits, you know? They didn't build that towards Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, who's the true power, you know?
It says, even to this day, but have walked in a tent and a tabernacle.
Right, and the tabernacle is the tabernacle of the Israelites, right? You know, ultimately, because what does the scripture say that the kingdom of heaven is within you, so the nation is what makes up the temple.
Somebody's asking about the whole cooking on the Sabbath.
It says, verse 7, in all the places wherein I have walked with all the children of Israel, speak I a word with any of the tribes of Israel, whom I commanded to feed my people Israel, saying, why build ye me not, why build ye not me an house of cedar? Now therefore, cedar. Wow. It says, now therefore, so shalt thou say unto my servant David, thus saith the Lord of hosts, I took thee from the sheepcote, from following the sheep to be a ruler over my people, over Israel. And I was with thee whithersoever thou wentest, and have cut off all thy enemies out of thy sight, and have made thee a great name, like unto the name of the great men that are in the earth.
Right. Going into the story of King David, he basically started from the bottom. You know, started as a shepherd of sheep, and then he was brought up and lifted by the Lord, right? You know, to the point where he was the king of Israel. You know, because even when Samuel was picking or went to look for the next king after Saul, King David wasn't considered at first, you know, because of what? Because of the way he looked. He didn't look as mighty as his other brothers. You know, he didn't stand out. You know, but ultimately the Lord chooses the weak. The weak things of the world to confound the wise.
Verse 10 it says, moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them that they may dwell in a place of their own, and move no more. Neither shall the children of wickedness afflict them any more as before time. And as since the time that I commanded judges to be over my people Israel, and have caused thee to rest from all thine enemies, also the Lord telleth thee that he will make thee an house. And when thy days be fulfilled,
David's days or times are over,
and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers,
and he dies, you know, he passes on to the spirit world.
I will set up thy seed after thee,
like his son will be set up after him, you know, and his son is King Solomon.
What shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever.
Right, so King Solomon was the one to build that temple. You know, he was who the Lord chose and used to build the temple or the house of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, man. You know, you got it.
It says, verse 14, I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men, and with the stripes of the children of men. But my mercy shall not depart away from him, as I took it from Saul, whom I put away before thee.
That's what this is from.
Ephesians 2 and 13. But now in the Hamashiach Yahushai, ye who sometimes were far off are made nigh by the blood of Hamashiach. Verse 19. Now therefore ye are no more strangers or foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of the Most High, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Yahushua HaMashiach himself being the chief cornerstone, in whom all the building fitly framed together groweth into an holy temple in the Lord.
Right. So this spiritual temple, you know, this temple that's being built right now is spiritual. You know, it's not literal. You know, it's the brothers that are out there in the highways and byways that are gonna make up that temple ultimately, man. You know, so this third temple is not something that's gonna be physical. You know, because the first temple, as we read that King Solomon built, that was physical, as well as the second temple, which was rebuilt under Darius. You know, Darius, the Persian, right?
So you're not supposed to. So if you're not supposed to kindle the fire,
it says
means
here,
you're not supposed to come.
in whom all the building fitly framed together groweth.
You know, but I don't know what's going on with these individuals out here. It's like they're losing it. You know, and when you go down here, word kindle, right?
Man, the temple is even at one time where the Israelites, the Levites were singing, and the Most High's presence went into the temple. Like, you gotta just imagine like how great that singing was, man. How wonderful it was to even hear it. You know? And you know, how can it be Edomites? How can it be so-called white people? They gotta be so-called black people. All right?
Now, when we go back,
you have to be Israelites. They have to be our people. They can't be no one else because we are the best singers. You think the Most High came down to hear, some whack music? No, he came down to hear some real beautiful music, man. Some spiritual voices. You know the riffs that Jake does. That's the type of music I like to listen to. With Jake, they do the riffs. When they really use their voice, man, to the fullest extent. That's the type of music I like to listen to. All right.
This is already the law that was already written down. Dealing with the Sabbath. Moses had already gave that law to the Israelites not to. Not to break the Sabbath, the rest of the Sabbath. And we
I like people using their voice. I like them to really use their fullest talent. That's why I don't like that certain thing they're singing, but they just kind of singing. You know, everything else is based upon the instruments. The instruments are beautiful, but I like it when people use their voice.
They were doing deliveries, and he got to.
So it says here in verse 21, Ephesians 2 and 21,
you know,
in whom all the building fitly framed together goeth into an holy temple in the Lord, in whom ye also are built together for an habitation of the Most High through the Spirit.
So even these small hats know how to
even with this building of the third temple, the spiritual building, there's a lot of people that try to vandalize it, you know, they try to come up against the building or try to stop it, you know, whether they be Israelites or another nation too, right?
So then we might as well apply that to everything.
Okay, this is Ezra 4. Instead of verse 1, it says, now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity built the temple up unto the Lord God of Israel.
That's going back into the second temple. Like the brother mentioned, Cyrus was the one that gave that green light, you know, to go build or to go start the construction of the second temple.
Then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you, for we seek your power as ye do. And we do sacrifice unto him since the day of Esarhaddon, king of Ashur, which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel And Joshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, Ye have nothing to do with us to build an house unto our power, but we ourselves together will build unto the Lord power of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, had commanded us.
Right, so these other nations, as well as these other Israelites that are not a part of the elect, they don't have nothing to do with us, right? To build a house to the Lord. You have to build this spiritual temple.
They shall prepare.
It says, Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah and troubled them in building, and hired counselors against them to frustrate their purpose all the days of King Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius, king of Persia.
And that's what they're doing now spiritually with Vocab Malone and these different scoffers. They're frustrated. They're trying to frustrate the building of this third temple. All right, which they're not going to be able to do because the Heavenly Father, who is Son Yahweh Shai, is behind it. All right, they're not going to be able to stop it. Okay, this is something that they can't stop. All right, so this temple is going to be finished. Is going to be finished to be built, and Yahweh Shai is going to destroy this place. Okay, and that temple is going to be the new governing body in the kingdom to come. Okay. Right.
This is Luke 21 and verse 15. It says, For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
Adversaries mean what? That means enemies, right? So we have many enemies, right? Back then we had many enemies dealing with Ammon, Moab, and so on and so forth, right? Even, right? Well, back then it was the other nations. But now you have enemies of not just the other nations, but you have even of your own nation. Okay, you have enemies. All right. So these things, the Lord has taken out the building from within, the right stones, and He's putting them, setting them separate from those other ones, which He's going to judge for coming up against those stones. Go ahead.
I mean, even like within the world of Israel, you have those that are vandalizing in a way, you know? They're using untempered mortar. They're not doing or constructing it the way it's the blueprint, laid it out. You know, they might,
Well, they're not vandalizing. They're just not building correctly. So they're not building correctly. They're not teaching the right doctrine. But now, if they were to come up against what we say and say, nah, that's not right, well, that's them vandalizing. You understand what I'm saying? Because now they're coming up against the right way, right? Which either is the same thing because you're coming up against it, or you building wrongly, you're still going to be destroyed, right? Because it has to be. That's why Yahweh Shai said, "Let him that buildeth take heed how he buildeth thereof." You have to take heed. You have that one? Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 3. And I'll start at 9. For we are laborers together with the Most High, and ye are the Most High's husbandry.
Right. And if I may add to that point, laborers, going back into in the time of Exodus, the Lord would appoint like particular workmen, for a particular job, and they would have picked this person for that purpose. The Lord chose them. That's the same with now. Each and every brother is picked, for a particular purpose. Whatever they could contribute to the building. Whatever their spirit was created to do. Each and every brother contributes to the building that way.
That's right. Because everyone's not a carpenter. Everyone's not a plumber, right? You got people that are, everyone's not an electrician, right? So everyone has their role. You know what I'm saying? So in the building, that's what it is. It's the same thing. Every brother has his own gift, all right, that he's supposed to find that out and utilize that to the best of his ability, right? Not supposed to be necessarily a jack of all trades, although there's other brothers who know how to do more things. They can do multiple things well, right? But you need to focus on the gifts,
He has
right?
very good research skills.
Go ahead.
So it says here, and ye are the Most High's building, according to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto you, as a wise master builder. I have laid the foundation, and another built it thereon. But let every man take heed how he built it thereupon. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Right. So they're all trying to build on the same foundation, but because they're using the scriptures to say they're Israelites, right? They may be calling upon the name, but you're not building. Most of these other camps, pretty much mostly are not building correctly. There's one camp that's building correctly, and there's certain little camps that are basically part of the same camp, right? Because the camp is the camp of Yahweh Shai, the camp of the Lord, right? And they're building correctly, but the majority are not, right? So what's Yahweh Shai going to do to those ones that are not building correctly? He's going to basically fire them. All right, he's going to fire them, and they're going to be destroyed, man.
Just to prove that is that Yahweh said to the disciples, he said one of the disciples would say, oh, there's people that cast out demons in that name. And stop them. But Yahweh said, don't rebuke them, because he that is not against them is with them. So again, they're walking according to the same spirit.
Judith chapter 8, verse 6. And she, meaning Judith, fasted all the days of
if any man, 1 Corinthians 3 and 12, if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest. For the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. If any man's work abides with which he had built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire.
Right, so if you bring people into this truth, right, if they fall off, that's okay. You know, you're still going to be delivered for your work, right? But if you bring people in this truth and they stay in, well, that's even more benefit to you. That's more of a reward for you. You know, just like the talents. You see, when that time comes. But every reward that the elect gets is going to be great beyond measure.
Because it was the
Go ahead.
preparation.
That's enough.
Ye know not, ye know not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are.
Right, yeah. So we make up that temple, right? You know?
It says, and that, 23:54, and that day was the preparation.
It said, if any man defile the temple.
So you had the day of preparation when you prepared everything. That's what it was for.
Disrupting the building.
Because on the Sabbath there was no work to be done.
So he's going to be destroyed
For
by the
you,
Lord.
for your son, for your daughters, for your manservants, for your maidservants, for your cattle,
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 20.
So desire
But in
that
a great house there are not only
just like
vessels
they
of
did
gold and of silver,
you can have
but
sex
also
on
of wood and of
just like
earth.
they did
And some to honor and
John
some
the
to dishonor.
Baptist fell out.
Right, right. So in a
Just
great
like
house,
it
there's
did
different things for different reasons, right? It's not just one thing. You know, that's what it's basically saying. Because if you just have
And it just
one thing,
seems like
then
these
it's
groups are
no,
starting to wax
it's
worse
not
and worse.
cool or whatever, you know? It won't be that special.
No, it's a sad
But
sight
if you
to
have
see.
different objects, you have
Just
a lamp,
some
you know,
basic
you
stuff.
have curtains, you have you know,
Basic
all these different
building
things that make up that house.
fundamentals
It
of
makes it look
scripture.
more
These
beautiful,
guys
you know?
are
Right.
twisted and contorted.
Yeah, and then you
No,
might have
but
an
hey,
ornament
I wish
that's
I
like,
could-
oh wow, it's an attraction in the house,
Let's go to,
right? But that's not more important than the table. It might just be made out of wood, or the chairs. Where are you going to sit? You know, or the bed, which no one really sees like that. You know what I mean? So that's like it to the body too. You know, because you got brothers that may not be out in the forefront like that, or may not be as popular as other brothers, whatever the case may be. But things they do in the background is so crucial, you know, and so important, you know, like from what I understand, Elder Bishop Sakarama, he does it super crucial, right? But he's not so much in the forefront like that, you know what I mean? But it's super important and beneficial to the body, right? And this is the importance of finding your truth and sticking with it, you know, and pushing it forth. Go ahead.
Verse 21 is for man, therefore purge himself from these. He shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work.
Right, because what did he say about Paul? That, you know, he's a chosen vessel unto me to do, you know, to do his will. Matter of fact, give me that about Paul, right? Because, you know, the other disciples, they didn't trust Paul, rightfully so, because of what he did. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, he repented of that because Yahweh Shai knocked his ass off the horse, man, and blinded him for 3 days, man. to get him back in order, man.
Then it says,
Okay.
"For I say unto you that
You got that?
accept righteousness
Good.
Acts
shall exceed the
9:15.
righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees."
But the Lord said unto him, Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me,
Right.
I don't know what's going on.
A vessel
out
for
there.
the master's use. Go ahead.
Something ain't
to
right.
bear my name
Something is not right.
before the Gentiles and kings
So
and the
why, we don't know if he's
Right,
got
and
to
Paul
take his bag and
really
slowly
exercised
change
his
stuff.
gift to
We don't
go
know
amongst
what's happening. We don't know what that whole
those
situation
Gentiles and bringing,
But it's-
brought in a
it's
great multitude to the
crazy
truth.
that-
You know, so
that
he
they're-
really
they're pushing
exercised his
this
gift, man.
madness.
So there's a great reward
It's
coming for
perverse
Paul, man.
spirit.
You know what I'm saying?
Apostle, which
In the
Yahushua
kingdom.
spoke about
A
it.
great reward, because he did a lot of work,
Apostle
man.
spoke about it. Apostle
You
Peter
understand what I'm
spoke
saying?
about it.
But then you have people that have a gift and then they don't utilize the gift. They don't do much with the gift. You know, they're not really
Ancient
using the gift. They're
prophets,
putting the
you know,
gift
in the
pretty much
ancient
under a
world
napkin, man.
about it.
You know,
Individuals coming up,
and not
false
doing
prophets coming up.
using it as much as they should. You know, or they're
We don't
getting
know what's going on,
two
but something
talents
ain't
out
right.
of it when they should
And
be
you
getting
heard
8
about
or
the
10.
horses coming. Matter of fact, I'll bring it back.
Go ahead.
That reminds me of
Go back to
Oh, hold on, brother. You want to say something?
Like Paul, he's going to be the 12. Paul's going to be just underneath him, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be one of the ones right
He
under
like,
underneath the
I don't know
12.
if that's the word he like, but I don't like yesterday. For the life of me, I couldn't figure out what it was. But
he that is
Kindle the
forgiven
fire
much,
even with
loveth
work.
much, and he
So
that is
you just gotta
forgiven little,
understand
loveth
the
little.
spirit of that
So the
law.
same way that
That's
Paul,
a
had blood on his
master's
hands,
law.
persecuted the
That's
church,
not a
that
servant's
effort
law.
that he was doing
A
for-
servant
because
can't
he
break the
was,
Sabbath
he was,
because
doing
it
not
was
knowing
made
that
for
he
you.
was going the wrong way. But coming back to following the right
If he
way,
would have
following
said,
the
also,
outside,
he would have said,
he put in
you know, a
that
servant can't
effort,
break the law
the
if he's
right way.
forced
So
to
again,
cook on the
he put in
Sabbath,
so
or
much
he's
more
making
effort
cook on the Sabbath, or he cooks on
to
the
serve
Sabbath.
the word.
Pretty
Just
much,
as
you
they
know,
say,
he didn't say
if
it
you
all
have
the
an
way,
enemy,
but pretty much that's
the enemy
what
decides to
it
join
seemed like he's implying.
he's gonna put in
Now,
much
he
more
could, you know,
effort
say, no,
to
that's
serve
not
you
true.
because he knows that
But what did you mean by that?
you're not being
And we
he's
read
not being
here in
trusted.
Exodus
And
20,
your eyes are on you.
that
You know, the eyes
but
of
the
the
Sabbath
master
day
are on
is the
you
Sabbath
because he
of the
knows
Lord
that
thy
because of
God.
your
In
past,
it thou
because
shalt
of what
know,
you've done
thou
before.
shalt not do
You
any
have to
work.
do so much
Thou
more
nor thy son,
to
nor thy
gain
servant, thy
the respect
manservant,
or
nor
trust
thy
of the
maidservant,
person
these
you're
are the
working
servants, the
for.
slaves.
Right.
Know thy
Go
captain,
ahead.
know thy stranger that is within thy gate. So if
This
they
is
did
Baruch
anything
4,
on the Sabbath,
verse
guess what?
28.
They broke the
It
Sabbath.
says, For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
Right.
But
Right. So
with that, I'm gonna
that's
leave it there.
tenfold. You know, that's way more than what you were,
Come through with another
you know,
lesson.
than what the average
Yahweh
person
shall
was.
shall write this
Right?
out.
You see what I'm saying?
So
You
with
should
that,
be
I pray
going
that
extra
brothers
hard
and sisters have
in
been
this
edified
truth.
to the next
Right? You're
lesson.
not supposed to be
Shalom.
slowing down, man, because you fell away, man. You know? Go ahead.
Just as a marathon. For a marathon, you have your pace, you know, but once you see that finish line, that's when you put all your energy at it at that last, you know. So again, that 10 times more, putting more energy in serving the Lord, especially in the times that we're in.
Or even better example, if you got a grace period on your rent, man. You know what I mean? So you didn't make the rent, and it's like shit. You know, you say he's gonna give me a grace period to pay that back. Well, you're gonna go hard to get that money, man. See what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be calling in sick. You could be sick. You don't give a shit how sick you are, man. You're going up to work because you need to get that bread for that rent, man. You see? Especially if it's like a commission-based job. Oh, you're gonna be selling, man. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh, Salaki, there's more on that?
No, that was it. I just
Okay,
did some-
okay. Go ahead, Zakar.
Okay, so this goes, but I had another one.
Okay. Sorry.
This is 1 Corinthians, so like 2 Corinthians 9:6. But this I say, he which sows sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which sows bountifully shall reap also bountifully.
Right. And we need to be able to take out money out of that spiritual bank account, man. A spiritual bank account is there, right? So when the time of need, you know what I mean? When when the Lord looks upon your works, say, oh yeah, look, his bank account is full. See, so when you need it, especially in the times to come, all right, you want that bank account to be full as much as possible, man. This is why you do this work. This is why you do this work. You show diligence, man. Come out in the winter. You come out in the summertime. You do your videos every week diligently. Okay. When there's need for you to show forth your gift, there's need for you to show forth your gift. You show forth that gift, okay? Because it's not just about now. It's about the times to come. Because the times to come is when you're gonna need Yahweh Shai the most, and the little benefits you could get from this life could never compare to the judgment when you get it. Give me that affliction for a short period. Makes you forget what you would call it, affliction or prosperity rather. And also give me 2 Ezra 9 and 9. Give me 2 Ezra 9 and 9. Go ahead.
Yeah, Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Right, because you are suffering in this truth. Right? You are suffering. It's called patience. The word suffering goes back to patience, man. That's why in the scriptures it says long suffering, long patience, to wait. Right? Because you want a relief. You want to, damn, this world is wicked. You want judgment to come. Right? You see people, get disrespected by these lower, lesser people. You want judgment to come right away, man. You see? But you got to wait. And you see the wicked prospering. You see these wicked individuals. They got all the women, all the this, all the that. They having fun, right? But they're evil, right? Sure. But guess what? That's part of this walk. It says to sit back and watch that happen while you try to push forward, while you try to do righteousness, man. Right? And while you're doing righteousness, you're suffering. You're getting the short end of the stick, sure. Right? That's why what's his name? Our forefather, is it Asaph, said that he came into the sanctuary, and then he was comforted. Then he understood, man. But before he came into the sanctuary, he was pissed off, man. He said, what is this, man? Okay? How are they prospering and they're so wicked and evil, man? They're not serving you, man. I'm serving you. Right? So he's like, what benefit is this? Right? Or what benefit is this showing forth to these? You're showing them basically it's okay to be wicked. That was the mindset a lot of these the righteous men had. Right? So they had to understand, man. If a brother could get me Job 21, right? And yeah, go ahead. Job 21, I think around read through Job 21. He's going to go into the fact of, basically, don't you know the judgment is reserved for them? It's either Job 21 or Job 22. All right? Who got what I asked for? Go ahead.
After that, to that point you
absolutely,
made,
absolutely.
This world is ruled by, the Esau Edom, which is the devil, man.
Yep.
The physical counterpart of Satan. So basically, Satan is the one that's
right.
ruling this world right now. That's why if you're wicked, you're gonna be elevated. Yeah, just like that.
Who offered? What did Yahweh shot? Who offered Yahweh shot all the kingdoms, man? Matter of fact, get that too. Hold that on deck. Okay. Hold that on deck, Zakar. Baba Kusha, hold that on deck, okay? He offered them the kingdoms, man. Okay? He offered Yahweh Shai the kingdom, rather, and he offered other people the kingdom to have a high position in the kingdom. Right? Salakia. Okay, who has what I asked for?
I just wanted to add something.
Okay, go ahead.
So that's why even in this society, walking after righteousness, departing from evil.
Yes.
You're set up as in, let's say, a handicap. Handicap, as if, because you're not going to strive to do wickedness.
That's right.
You're serving the Lord, so now you're gonna not take opportunities that you could have.
Right.
You're gonna abstain. Not only mortifying your members, but also there's things that in your life that you might not be able to do.
Yeah.
That might come in the way of doing the ministry.
Right.
Like coming to camp. Now you have to take days off.
Yeah.
And just because of that, you're not available that day. That might affect a position that you could get that might elevate you in the world.
And you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with that. Understanding, right? That first of all, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is the one that feeds you anyway, right? Number one, once you get that base understanding, it doesn't even matter about him. That he's the one that takes care of whoever. You got people in these high level jobs, they're suffering like hell right now. They got all kind of debts, right? All kind of lawsuits against them. The Lord could destroy you no matter what position you're in. No matter what position you're in, the Lord could take you out, could have you in complete hell. All right, you got to understand that. But not only that none of that is going to matter in a short time. Right. In a short time, all of that, none of that's going to matter. Those corporate, good jobs and this and that, the social media and all that shit, none of that is going to fucking matter, man. All right? These people, they're not gonna be thinking about that, bro. They're only gonna be thinking about one thing: survival, man. And they're not gonna have the help for that, man. Okay?
Moses, he understood that.
Nope.
That's why in Hebrews 11 it says he forsook being called
That's right.
the son of Pharaoh's daughter, but rather you what? To suffer affliction in the wilderness with the people of Israel. Man.
That's right.
Because he understood that what's ahead in the future for the nation of Israel is pleasures forevermore, man. It's a bigger reward than just being in the houses, the tents of wickedness for a season.
That's right.
You know?
Which Howard Shai said the same thing. He said he made himself poor for our sakes, man.
He said wolves and foxes have holes.
Yep.
But even the Son of Man doesn't even have a place to sit and lay his head. You know, so he's always, because again, he was on the move. He's doing the work.
Yeah.
You know, he had no time. He wasn't here for earthly pleasures. He was here to do the will of the Father. He said, "My meat is to do the will of the Father."
Yeah, that didn't mean he didn't enjoy a meal. He didn't chill with the brothers, right? You know what I'm saying? Right. Now, there's something called having not being over righteous, man. Balance, man. You know, which Yahweh Shai was completely righteous, but like the brother said, balance, man. Right? And even John the Baptist, man, he was of the line of Aaron, man. Okay, he could have been up in the high priest seat, man. He's like, listen, look at my lineage, man. I could have a seat with Caiaphas and them, man. Mm-hmm. Right? But he didn't. He wasn't in the temple, man. He was out in the wilderness, man. You see what I'm saying? Living that rough life. See? Go ahead, bro.
You wanted that Job first, or?
Khan.
This is Job 21. Is that the way he said the triumph of the wicked is short? That's 20.
No. No, that's not the one I wanted. There was another part I was looking for. Maybe it's 22. He mentions damn, don't you know that that the wicked is going to be destroyed? That they're reserved for judgment. The wicked are reserved for judgment. Yeah, exactly. That one. That's the one I want. It might be 22, 23. It's around that area. But anyways, what's the other one you have? Go ahead.
Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 11, and I'm going to start up a bit, verse 20. It says, "Be steadfast in thy covenant, and be conversant therein, and wax old in thy work. Marvel not at the work of sinners, but trust in the Lord, and abide in thy labor."
Right, be steadfast, meaning be consistent. All right, in the work. You understand what I'm saying? Read that again.
It says, "Be steadfast in thy covenant."
No, read it again from the beginning.
Ecclesiasticus 11 and verse 20. It says, "Be steadfast in thy covenant."
Oh, Salakia. Okay, go ahead.
And be conversant therein.
Yeah.
And wax old in thy work.
Be steadfast and wax old in thy work. This means no matter what, you just keep going on that path, man. You understand? Go ahead.
It says, verse 21, "Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord, and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy
Look
thing."
up the word marvel.
It says, for it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich.
That's what he did with Job, man. It's not about, oh, you did this and you went back into the world and got all these degrees or you found these opportunities. The Lord can put opportunity in your lap, bro. Lord can have you put opportunity in your lap, brother. Okay, if he wants to put the opportunity in your lap, he controls it all, man. You know?
Jacob, Laban thought he had a one up on him.
Yeah.
Jacob ended up, getting rich with the cattle.
Right. Well, think about it like this, right? Most millionaires did not go to no college, man. Most millionaires don't have college degrees, man. All right, they got it. They got other means, man. Other ways. See that? So it's not about what people tell you is the way to get it. That's not the way to get it, man. Ultimately, the way comes from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, right? But if you continue and steadfast in His work, He's going to give you exactly what you need and build you up to the level you need to be at, man. At the same time, okay, and give you and put you where you need to be, not where you want to be, right? Where you need to be, first and foremost. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 22, "The blessing of the Lord is in the reward of the godly, and suddenly He maketh His blessing flourish."
Suddenly. So it's not like a thing where it's like, oh, all of a sudden it's bad. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, verse 23, say not, what profit is there of my service? And what good things shall I have hereafter?
Right, so don't say that this work is in vain because you're doing the work and you're catching hell and all these things. That's part of the trial to build up the character, man. Right? But regardless, in the due season, right? He's gonna give you what you need, man. You know? Go ahead.
I'm not sure if you read it. He said that says, hate not laborers work.
Yep. Hate not laborers, that's in Proverbs, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm wrong on that, but it says, hey, I know exactly what scripture you're talking about, right? You're supposed to love it. You're supposed to love laborers' work, man. That goes into doing the work.
That's right.
Right? But you got to also learn to kind of love the oppression too, the hell too, the strife, right? So that you're comfortable with it, man. You got to get comfortable with these things, man. So it's like I'm used to it. I'm used to this now, man. Because before you're used to it, it's the worst thing ever, man. Go ahead. Because what happens when you do them kicks, you gotta numb out the shin. You gotta keep kicking it, numb out the shin. The nerve at first is hurting like right? But after a while, it's nothing. Bam, I do this all the time. Bam, this pain don't mean nothing, man. Right? Go ahead, bro.
This is Sirach 7:15. Hate not laborers' work, neither husbandry, which the most high Yahweh by Shemel Shah hath ordained.
That's it. Right? So hey, that's showing you got to be diligent, man. Right? So when you don't want to do it, you gotta put in your mind, let me get it done, man. Let me get it done. Right? And you and a good way to do this is to think, why am I getting it done? Well, the sheep need it. You know, there's some brother out there probably needs to hear this, man. You know what I'm saying? And me holding it back is holding back corn. Holding back corn. Does the scripture say that they'll curse him that hold his back corn, man? Yeah. Right? You can't. Huh?
The sword,
and the sword from blood too. I said corn because there's a scripture about holding back the corn, but it's the same concept. Okay? Right? Go ahead.
As the definition of husbandry, it says in online etymology, management of the household.
Yeah.
Farm management.
Well, you said what was the word?
Husbandry.
Husbandry. Yeah. Okay. It says how management
of the household.
Okay. All right. Okay. Go ahead.
Verse 23 again, say not, what profit is there of my service, and what good things shall I have hereafter? Again, say not, I have enough and possess many things, and what evil shall I have hereafter? In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of
right, and don't be too comfortable when you're doing good. Yeah. Don't be like, it's all good, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm good for now. Lord, I'm in a good position. I don't need nothing. You know, it's gonna be like this forever. Don't have that mindset. Have mindset. Hell is always there, man. Hell is always there. You know, so you're kind of looking for it. Like, okay, where's the judgment? Where's the trial that I have to go through? Because that's gonna come. Go ahead. That's gonna come eventually. Right? That's gonna come eventually. Right? Read that again.
So like Satan said it himself. He goes to and fro seeking who will make it vows. So
that's
might be his next start. So you gotta be on point.
Read that again.
Verse 24. Again, say not, I have enough and possess many things, and what evil shall I have hereafter? In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity.
Right. So you got to understand that it's going to come with both. You know, you're gonna get good times and you're gonna have those bad times, right? Paul said what?
Right.
I know how to be abound and how to be abased. You got to learn both ways, man.
That's right.
That's the balance of it all, man.
That's right.
You know, Apostle Paul always speaks about the key of this truth is balance.
That's right.
You know, he always speaks about that.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
If I may add to it, it's better to start off at a low estate. You know, because when you're already low, you know, the good days, you're going to have good days, you know, but you're not always going to have good days. You're going to be used to them being low, and then when you get a good day, it's like,
yep,
that's right, it's better. You know, you feel good, but that good day might be something just a little bit better than not like a great day, you know?
Yep.
You know?
That's it. Well, that's the thing, right? That's why you got people that are like trust fund babies. They don't really appreciate.
Right.
They can't enjoy their riches like someone like one of the Jakes from from the hood, they get the riches. They're not gonna enjoy it the same way. They're gonna enjoy it way more because they're coming from the slums. They're like, oh man, I never, you think when they go to them nice restaurants, the steak, you seen that? How they brought it was sizzling on the plate. They made the salad in front of me, bro. Like they didn't even, yeah. Which I've been to those type of restaurants. Okay, because I do that shit. I like quality. I'm a brother. I like quality, man. Okay. See, even the elder Yashawamba said that they stopped buying them cheap wines. They said, this is bullshit. But hey, I've been on that. I've been on that, brother. I like quality shit, bro. All that other stuff is a waste of money, man. All that other stuff is a waste of money to me, man. But go ahead, bro. Oh, that was it? You ready your thing?
Yeah.
Go ahead. But how much more when you're coming from a position where you couldn't get that, but then you could get it? Right. It's so much better. It's so much more rewarding, and that's what it's gonna be for the elect. Blessed is he who has part in the first resurrection. Because the first resurrection, you're gonna remember this world, but it's gonna be like a nightmare. So how much more are you gonna appreciate the kingdom, man? See, our children in that time, they're not gonna understand. They're gonna, what? You never had spiritual power? You be floating and shit. You never can do this, right? You know what I'm saying?
You have to walk.
Yeah, you have to walk. He's having fun outside. He's going around the earth, going to China, going to Asia, coming back. What? You needed to what? You need to come in at what time? You have to go to school. What school? All right. So all these things, huh? You had an alarm, yeah. Right. So they're not. It's gonna be like wow. Right. They're not gonna get it. All they're gonna know is good. They're gonna be born with gold and ruby infested spoons in their mouth, man. Go ahead, bro.
Just to build on what you're saying, because you're going to be able to appreciate even more, because you could compare the lifestyle of being poor to where when you have all these riches in front of you. That's why, like the elder Apostle Gomari said that, I forgot who always said that, but we had to learn wickedness in order to...
Elder High Priest Yaquan.
Elder High Priest Yaquan. He always said that you had to learn wickedness in order to appreciate righteousness, because then you can compare the two. Because you can see how when you're a base and how like when you're bound, you're like, oh wow, this is what it's like, man. You start thinking about the old days when how you were catching hell, man.
Yeah.
The brothers said the alarms, right? Waking up, just to work at 9 to 5. You don't remember those things, and you're gonna even appreciate the kingdom even more.
Yep. And that's why people are most angry. Those that came from like the 90s and because they seen how good it was at them times, and they're looking at it now. This is bullshit, But then you young whippersnappers, you don't know. You don't know. You came in the first song you heard was Soulja Boy Tell Him. That to you that was nostalgic. To me that was the beginning of the end. You understand what I'm saying? That was the worst shit I ever heard in my life. I couldn't believe it was on the top 10, brother. I couldn't believe it was on the top 10. They think we got demons on us. He had to be a musician in the ancient world. Anyways, who got a precept?
I just want to say this real quick. It's funny you said that, because today at the plantation, some elderly woman was having a conversation, and she was like, today, this generation, it's not like back then, because she's like, I go to my grandkids, watch my grandkids, we're eating at the table, and they're all on their phones, not conversating. It's like, back then it wasn't like this.
Nope.
Just to build on what the brother was saying. Like back then it wasn't like this. We don't have these phones. We're conversating,
Yeah.
But now, at the dinner table, texting, watching memes, She was kind of like pissed off at that.
Yeah, of course, because she's seeing the contrast. It's about the contrast. The contrast shows you the difference. You feel it.
And even worse, you could have been on the table and then what's in your head, right? What you playing with? No, you're supposed to be eating and some parents are that strict like that.
Well, you learn discipline that way. You learn discipline that way. But go. You have something else?
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Proverbs 22 verse 2. Rich and poor have this in common: the Lord make them both.
Okay, what's the next precept you got?
Ecclesiasticus 2.
Right, because going back to what we said before, the Lord is the one that maketh rich. He's the one who maketh poor. So it's nothing for him to elevate you. It's easy. It's easy for him to elevate you. It's nothing for him to have somebody else. You bump into somebody in the street and they give you a business opportunity, man. Right? That's happened to me, bro. You know, because I used to be in that networking thing, and I was good at it. I was hella good at that. But guess what? I got certain opportunities. Say, yo, you can make a lot of money, man. I work at this. I own this top business firm, whatever. Right? So it's nothing for that to happen. Or you're just out somewhere, you meet somebody and you click.
Right.
The Lord has them to gravitate towards you.
Right.
So it's nothing like that. It's nothing to have that happen. You see? Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 4. Ecclesiasticus 2, verse 4. Whatsoever you brought up in these, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Yeah, you got to be patient. You got to suffer when you're changed to a low. That's what it's about. It's about the suffering. You got to learn the patience, man. And through experience, you're gonna see, the benefits of that, man. But it takes experience. You can hear brothers talk about the experience, but you got to really take in consideration. Brothers know what they're talking about. The elder apostle on down. You got to take into consideration, man. Go ahead, bro.
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in furnace of adversity.
Yep. That's right. That's right. Gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, man. To what? To purify them. So that's that character building, man. That's that character building. But there's always a place of rest. There's always a time period of rest from that particular time. You think David was running from his enemies every 2 seconds? No. The Lord we read it before. He gave him a time of rest from his enemies, man. You see? And that time of rest was good, man. He had his wives, he had his concubines, he was chilling, right?
That's right.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Almas.
Come on. Hebrews 6 and 10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have shewed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to his saints.
Just the fact they bought that, it was wickedness. Just any I'll tell you right now, any chick buy a life, she's the devil and she's Satan. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, come on, man. They don't buy it. You ain't a kid. How's that? That's not quenching your hunger. There's a purpose for that, man. It's a message, brother. Looking at you in your eyes and shit. Go ahead, man. This world is evil, brother.
Well, to his saint and to minister.
That's it. Go ahead, man. See, Mikhail was forgetting precepts and all kind of wickedness is going on, man. Go ahead, bro.
Hebrews 12 and 2. Looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is sat down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
Yeah.
For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your minds.
That's it, man. Okay, so you can't faint. You can't be weary, man. You got to stay firm, man. You're strengthened by it, man. You got to say, yeah, this is what it's supposed to be, man. I can endure this. This is what it's all about, man. I can endure this, man. They can't handle this, man. You got to be in that mindset. They can't handle this type of hell, bro. They ain't ready for this, man. Read that again, bro.
Hebrews 12 and 2. Looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is sat down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. For consider him that endured such contradictions of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your minds.
Right, that's it. So you got to remember Yahushua went through it, man. And that's part of the thing coming to this truth. You basically agree to drink of that cup. So that cup is, it is what it is, man.
That's right. Count the cost.
You got to count the cost, man. It is what it is with that cup, bro. That cup, whatever comes in it, man, you got to take it down, man. Right. You can handle it. You see?
Even the fact that Yahushua understood the reward. So just as you mentioned it before, you have to know why you're doing this. So we understand that even if you follow in the truth, even if you die, just as Yahushua was risen up, the Lord can rise you up again too, man. You know, so we're not doing this in vain, like your brother brought out. It's not in vain that we're doing this work.
Yeah.
There's a reward at the end if you endure until the end.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. Go ahead, bro.
When the disciples, Yahushua asked the disciples, "Are you ready to drink of the cup?" The disciples said yes. And the word said, "You shall surely drink of it." Follow Yahushua, you cannot drink the cup. That's right.
Go ahead. And we're not going through as much hell as Yahushua went through, you know. And guess what? Yahweh, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, He had mercy because guess what? He took him up after 33 years, man. He didn't wait. He didn't get up there when he was 55. He didn't have to go through that till 55 years old, 60, 33 years old. He went back up to the heavens, man. You know. Go ahead, bro. Like some of us are 33 years old. Some of us is not even there yet, right? And some of us is like, you know, getting a lot older than that. So, right? So that's part of the balance too. So that was like a, how would you say, a concentrated time of hell, if you will.
Yeah, because even his hair was all white, the beard was white.
Right.
That was the stress that Yahushua was going through, man. Even before he went on the cross, he sweat blood when he was spreading the word, man. So you can only imagine what he had to go through.
Give me that scripture where it says Yahushua was acquainted with grief. Right? And then look up the word acquainted. Okay? And who was reading? Okay, go ahead.
This is Job 23 and verse 10. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he has tried me, I shall come forth as gold.
Yep. That's it. When he tried me. You want to say something?
He knows the way that I take because Yahweh created your life, designed your life. Wanted you to go that particular path.
Yeah, that's right.
So the ultimate goal is for you to come out as precious, as gold, silver, precious metal.
Yeah, he wants to see his image in you,
Yes.
right? So that's what it's going to be. Automatic, you know, we're going to get to as far as we can get in this flesh, but then he's going to just upgrade us completely. See?
Even the trial is a part of the walk. Yahushua said it himself, go into the straight gate, meaning the gate of difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay. And even as it says, the Lord loves none but those that dwell with wisdom. If you associate yourself with wisdom, wisdom itself is gonna lead you some ways. Even wisdom is gonna try to see if you really deserve the reward that you're gonna get. Because again, just as it says in 2 Ezra 7, the reward there's dangers to get to that reward. So you have to face those rewards for you to see if you're worth, to see if you're worthy to obtain that reward. Right.
Yep.
That blessing can't just be given for free. You have to earn it. You have to earn it.
Go ahead, bro.
1 Thessalonians 5 and 17, pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of Yahweh and Hamashiach Yahushua concerning you.
That's it. That's it. All right. Go ahead.
Isaiah 53.
And that's what he wants you to do in the hell too. He wants you to pray, man. He wants you to call upon him, man. You know, that's part of you're learning to do that too when these tribulations hit, man. In certain situations, you ain't got no choice but to call upon him, bro. Right. If you believe, right? If you don't got faith, you're like, fuck that, I gotta figure it out. No, but bro, you better just get on your knees and call upon Yahweh Shai. A certain time I said, fuck it, turn off, shoot off my coat, fuck it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Why? Because you know this is it. This is the only thing that's left to do.
Yeah.
You know? You try this, you try that. You stand on one foot, you hop. Right? You don't know what else is left to do, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Just to add on, that's what our forefathers did. You know, whenever they were, in a hiccup, you may say in a situation, they call upon the Lord. You know, you have the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. When they're in the furnace, they didn't try to, let me try to open the door. Yeah, man. They sat there. That's where you have the song of the three holy children. You know, they call upon the Lord, man. Daniel, he called upon the Lord. All the different prophets, whenever they're in a situation of difficulty, call on the Lord. King David, he called on the Lord, man. Mm-hmm. So we have to have that same mindset.
That's right.
You know, that's why it says seek the old paths. Where is the good way? Yeah. You know, being connected back to that, that spiritual life.
Yeah, and when you're not praying enough, you need to get on yourself and pray more, man. You're not dropping and giving them prayers up, man. You know what I mean? And not just a regular prayer, so you do a full prayer type of thing, man. You got to do more full prayers too, man. You know what I'm saying? Not just a quick, you know, the full prayer, man. On the floor, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but all prayer should be sincere. But it's about, you know, there's a full prayer and then there's a quick prayer.
Yeah, I was about to say that's what Apostle Paul said, pray without ceasing. You know, he even said, I said that all men be everywhere, you know, lifting up the holy hands, you know, and praying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. One of the prayers I thought now more and more is that he keep me from evil, allow me to evade all evil, man. You know. And there's one time I was there, you know, just the other day I was driving and I felt the car go like this. I said, "Oh Lord, you know," and it straightened up because like ice was dropping at that time. You know what I mean? And it straightened up. The water. Man, usually, man, I'll be in the wall already, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because yo, I be catching hell with them whips in the winter time, brother. Okay.
But basically, when you get in your car, you must do a prayer. You know?
That's what you should do. You should do that. You should do that. You know. You should do that, or before you leave. You know. Yeah. Before you leave, man. All right. What?
I was about to say too, especially now, man. You know, with Esau throwing all type of curses in the left-hand side, man, with his warlocks, the witches, how much more you need to pray and arm yourself with the prayers, man? You know, the Lord gave us the prayers as weapons to use against the devil, man.
Brother,
you know?
Let me tell you something, man. Another thing too, you gotta learn, bro. You're learning in this life too is the temperance, man. Temperance, because these demons on these people, man. You gotta learn temperance, man. You gotta learn to calm down. You know, because as men of the Lord, you chafe in the spirit. Like King David, right? He said King David and his mighty men were chafe in the spirit, man. I mean, they were irritated, man. Easily angry. Of course. Because they were constantly going through stress, man. They were playing. You didn't see what happened with him and what's that guy's name? Nabal? That fool. King David was getting ready to kill him. He was getting ready to kill his ass, man. Yeah, he was gonna kill everything, man. Everything for dead. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that was his mindset. Because he said, listen, we need some, I believe he said we need some food or something like that.
Yeah, food,
yeah. And he said, nah, I don't know. There's a lot of fugitives running around now. How do I know you're not, you know?
He said, who's David?
Yeah, who's
David?
Is that the one where he called him
and the reason why David was mad is because he helped him out. He helped his servants out. He made sure that they were good. Right? We protected them. Right? And this is how he entreated them, man. So David didn't say, oh, well, let's look into the law. David said, fuck that, we're going to kill his ass, man. Okay, we're going to put him to death. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why the Lord said, no, basically he said Abigail to calm him down, and he said, chill, and the Lord killed him. Okay? But they were on edge, man. They were no guys that were on some, I don't know, how you doing, buddy? You know, they were on edge, man. You see? And so was Yahushua. Yahushua was an austere man, man. You see? Listen, he had compassion, but he was austere. Okay? He didn't really want to say nothing stupid.
Yeah, a lot of times people stop asking questions coming to Yahushua.
Yeah. I was scared because I know you were austere.
He'll just call you retarded. In other words, are you retarded? Don't you understand that? You know, hold on. He said he's slow of heart. What does that mean? That means retarded. Slow of mind. Are you retarded? You know? Are you dumb? Are you without understanding? This and that. Oh, you of little faith. You know? He was cursing them out, man.
What is it? What do you say? Aren't you a leader in master of the law? You don't understand this little thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So yeah.
How you call yourself a master?
Yeah. Oh, Matthew 23. That's a curse out scripture, man. Yahushua was, listen, man. He was very austere, very chaste in the spirit, man. That's why he went up in the temple, turned it, started beating them with a knife, giving a fucking knife tails. You know, he's probably screaming, you know. If you could bring it to today's terms. Okay, get the hell out, flipping over the tables, man. Right? So, this guy's crazy, man. You know, they're looking like, this man's crazy, yo. Right? You see? But he was chafing the spirit. He was not in a happy-go-lucky spirit, because he had to deal with you hard-headed Israelites, man. You wicked Israelites, man. All right. You see, so we're the same way, man. So I gotta deal with Jake, and I'll be chafing the spirit, man. I'll be flipping angry, man.
Yeah, me
You know, I'll be asking the phone. They expected me to be like they're calling customer service as some, I don't know, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Hi, how you doing? They expect me, to answer that type of violence. Yeah. What? What do you want? Yeah. This, that. And they kind of like, oh man, this, that. Okay. Quick. What, no? Listen, man, I'm not playing no games, brothers. Because I'm already aggravated, man. That I gotta be in this fucking kingdom, man. Okay? You understand? And these people don't have no damn respect, man. Okay? Let's give them, man, I had to really hold myself back this week, man. I had to really hold myself back, man. Because there's a lot of disrespect going on, man. You see? And they don't understand, man. They don't understand. But I really held myself back, not even dealing with work, dealing with, the mother situation, man. And it's like, they don't get it, They think it's all good because they got the 9 to the 1 to the 1.
Yeah.
But trust me, man, when the Lord brings that judgment, nothing's going to save them, man. Okay? When the Lord brings that judgment through, man. See, but we have to, that's why Paul said, what? I keep under my body, meaning what? He has to control himself, man. He has to control himself from the different, from going off. Right? Be angry and sin not.
Yeah. So
all right?
Be angry, yeah.
Because you're going to get a lot of disrespect in this life, because the scriptures say that this is the honor, how does it say? The poor man is despised. But read that. Let's go. Go ahead, bring it out.
This is Ephesians 4 and verse 26. It says, be ye angry and sin not.
Right, so we're angry in this world because this world is wicked. Right? We see that it's out of order in many different ways. Right? So when we're seeing it and we have this knowledge, Scripture says he that is great in knowledge is great in what? In sorrow, man. Read that again.
It says, Ephesians 4 and verse 26, be ye angry and sin not.
Yeah.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
So you have to learn to control that emotion, but you're constantly being tested on a higher level because we're in this truth. And these people got demons on it. Right? So we gotta really learn how to control the mind and say, nah, F that, man. You're just gonna give them a soft answer, but inside you want to just punch them in the fucking face, man. But you gotta give them a soft answer, man. You gotta fight to give them a soft answer, brother. Okay? If I tell you the shit that happened to me this week, you're gonna be like, yo. Really, if this was the ancient world, that particular person, I would have been glad to grab a fucking sword, man. And cut them up in 20 pieces and separate it amongst their family, man. No, I'm dead fucking serious, man. I'm dead fucking serious, bro. They deserve that shit. You understand? But I just let it go and I gave it a soft answer, even gave a compliment with it. And at the same time, I cursed them out. But I gave a compliment with it. And I said it in the comments where I could say it. Understand?
Soft answer.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? But they still got cut. Right? Because they're texting, oh, it's this, and I don't know if it's that, and they don't judge me. And why are you leaving me paragraphs, man? Because you're cutting the spirit. Right? Because these fucking hoes be running amok in this fucking world, man.
Because again, like you said, these people, they have demons on them. And us, we're fighting a spiritual battle.
Satan, man. Satan is controlling them, man. Go ahead, brother.
We're looking through a spiritual lens. So we're not looking at the person. We're looking at what spirit you're coming into. You see, you have demons. Of course, we're not going to let you win. We're not going to let you get us riled up. Like the brother said, we're going to give you a soft answer. We're going to send curses too, man, in the back of our mind, So,
hey, sometimes a brother goes, hey, the righteous man falleth 7 times, so a brother might lose it, and get carnal, right? Because you're in the fucking flesh, but you're going off when you do that, bro. That's why you got to learn to calm yourself down. But trust me, see, brothers, They'll say, oh, you got to do this and that. But certain brothers ain't been in enough situation to get them roused. They ain't know what the fuck being roused up is yet, man. Okay? The Lord could put you in a situation where you really, like, you're at that point. You think you're the super spiritual brother. I would never.
Yeah.
You know, everything that happens, you got, scriptures pop in your mind. Trust me, man.
Yeah.
They could have something happen where they do something to your child and some crazy shit can happen, man.
Yeah.
Or your sisters, or whatever, man. Whatever, bro. You don't know, man. You know? When the Lord will really test your resolve, man. And you gotta really be on some, yo. You know? Yeah. And it bees like that, but that's training you. That's training you in the spirit for whatever is to come, man. Right? To just accept it and move forward, man. See, I got Bridget in the world, man. Everything, he complains about everything. Brother, everything, bro. He'll put himself in a situation, he'll complain about the shit. You know? He'll win $2,000 and he'll be like, yo, I could have won 77 G's, yo. This is crazy. If I just waited once, I would have said, bro, you won 2,000. Yo, if I had an extra 5. It's literally like that every single day. Right? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Matthew 13 and 57. And they were offended at him. I'll start at 55. Is this not the carpenter's son? Is it not Mary? Is not his mother called Mary, and his brother James and Josie, and Simon and Judas, and his sisters, are they not all with us?
Well, you can pass here.
Once then had this man all these things,
So like, it's okay,
and they were offended in him. But Yahweh said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, save in his own country and in his own house.
Yeah.
And he did not many works there because of their unbelief.
That's it. Okay. You want to say something?
So again, because of that even the fact of being a prophet, you're a prophet unto a stubborn and stiff-necked people, a people that don't want to hearken to the words, man. You know, it's that sometimes we're out here for Israel, but it's as if you're talking to a wall, man. Sometimes, as it says, prophesying to the wind.
Chafing the spirit.
You know? So again, being a prophet is a hard job because you're here to talk to a people that don't want to be corrected. They don't want to follow after the right way, man. So that in itself it's a vexation of spirit, man. Having to deal with stubborn people, man.
Ah, well. Huh?
Scripture says they won't hear you because they don't
Hear me. You know, and you get over it, man. You're not even out here for them. I mean, you're out there for the elect.
Yeah.
You know? And you're looking for the elect to hear. The other ones that don't hear it, F them, you know? But it's the things that's in the world that you go through that's spiritual that really, you know, that also really messes you up, man. You know, because it's a spiritual battle and you're being targeted because you understand the truth. You understand the truth. So your spirit is particularly being targeted. That's what people don't understand when they come into the truth. You know?
Yeah, I paraphrased it before. When you depart from evil, you become afraid.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
They see you're a target. You know?
That's it. And they don't know why. Like, I mean, like this one chick, like, was, you know, at the gym, one chick, and then she came, said everyone bye, and, you know, and I was nice, and then she looked back and she just left. And then she looked back like, why did I say bye to this guy? Why did I act like that with this guy? She turned back. She said, okay, it's bye. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. Right? I said, oh, it's okay, because I know why she did that, brother. You know? But she's actually pretty cool, but it's a spiritual thing. It's actually spiritual. You understand? It's not even about that. She don't understand why. That's why she said she didn't know why she did it. Okay? It's them demons that's in them, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Samuel 17 and verse 8 to the point. It says, for it said, Hushai, thou knowest thy father and his men, that they be mighty men, and they be chafed in their minds.
Right.
As a bear robbed of her whelps.
So what does that mean? They're angry, man. They're bitter. Oh, well, that's actually one of the definitions of chafe is bitter. Okay? Matter of fact, look up the definition of bitter in the Webster, man. Bitter. Look at the definition of bitter in the Webster. There might be two definitions. Go ahead.
It says, and they be chief in their minds as a bear robbed of her whelps in the field.
Right, and to go back to that movie Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. That bear, the whole movie was about that scene with the bear. And that was actually entertaining as hell. You're like, God damn, that was like a horror movie, man. You didn't know when you didn't know when the bear was coming back, you know? The bear would be chilling, he'd be looking and sniffing the grass, and he's there trying to get back. I was like, this bear is hateful, man. It's a hateful bear, brother. You know what I'm saying? Right? I'll be like, this bear, you know, and he came back like multiple times, you know? So go ahead.
It says, and thy father is a man.
Right, because the bear was bitter. The bear was angry. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, and thy father is a man of war and will not lodge with the people.
Yeah, that's it. Another thing, when you're a man of war, you got a particular mentality, man.
Yeah.
Right? We're in a spiritual warfare. Right? So we got a particular mentality. We're behind enemies' lines. We're constantly fighting. Hey, that's why you gotta rebuke say. What's that? That's a fight, man. Yeah. The fact you even gotta constantly say that. Sometimes you don't even feel like, I don't even feel like saying that, man. I'm tired. I don't even feel like, you know. I just want to chill, you know. You know. Okay, a wicked thought is like, all right, just chill there for a minute. You know? And then you say, no, fucking rebuke you say it, you know. But it takes energy, man. It takes fucking energy, man. All of it takes energy, bro. And guess what? If you're not fully in the spirit in a particular time period, it feels more grievous. Yes. But if you're in the spirit, everything is easy. Yeah. It's easier. Go ahead.
Just like you mentioned, we're behind enemy's line. So you can't really let our guards down.
No.
You know? So just like that reminds me of that instance in Judges. Where there was 300 men that when they went to go drink the water, they were still paying attention to what was in their surroundings. Right. So that's the mentality that we have to have, even when we're at camp, even in the world, we're always circumspect. Just as it says, walking circumspect, because you know that the days are evil.
Yeah.
That's it. That danger is here.
That's it.
Kind of like a deer. You know, whenever a deer is eating
right.
or a road, they're always looking around to see you know, if there's a predator around. Yep. You know, likewise for us, because Satan, like the brother quoted earlier, you know, is walking as a roaring lion seeking who he may devour. Yeah. And one of the ways he can attack you is via the thoughts, you know, via the people around you. You know, since demons on them and they come fuck up your day, man. But you gotta be in the spiritual, control yourself and just rebuke Satan, man. Because you know, you can see the demons dancing in their eyes, just trying to fuck with you. You know, you can see it. You know? So you just rebuke that demon and go on about your day, man. You know? And if you need to, take a little break on your phone, read the scripture. You know, and that's gonna comfort you in the mind, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
In the Merriam Webster,
right.
It says distasteful or distressing to the mind, marked by the intensity or severity, accompanied by severe pain or suffering, being relentlessly determined, exhibiting an intense animosity, harshly reproachful.
And we got an animosity to the people of this world, man. Mm-hmm. The ones that are against Yahushua. They're not. King David say, I hate them, O Lord, I hate them with a perfect hatred. That's animosity right there. Okay, so when you're walking amongst them, you're looking like these are enemies, man. You know, and then they try to fuck with you, like you shouldn't even be here, man. You know what I mean? So you're there, you're in a war, and then the enemy's there. He's just there, you know. He just pops up, you know, and he's there eating and drinking and laughing, like, what the fuck? You killed like 20 of my soldiers. What the fuck you doing here, right? But that's what it's like being around enemies' life, but you can't touch them. You can't touch them. Go ahead.
It says here, harshly reproachful, marked by cynicism or regular.
And then they're talking about it. I killed that nigga. Abner was running up. You know? Yeah, did you hear the scream? He screamed like a banshee in the night. Right? Right? Nah, I'm serious, brother. But then you're sitting there, you're listening. Yeah. Because you got, you're gonna grab your sword. You almost get to run down, but you're like, no, the Lord told me to chill. Yeah. Right? Yeah. That's the mindset, man. Okay? But then you gotta be on edge because what? Hey, it's enemies, right? Yeah. So you kind of like that one mighty man who when he was fighting and then his hand clave to the, right? Because he was in such a war mode. He couldn't rest. Shit, he probably slept his hand, while he was sleeping, his hand was going like this, because he was thinking about that battle, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says here, intensely unpleasant, especially in coldness or rawness.
Oh, there we go.
And caused by or expressive of severe pain.
And guess what? The Lord is making us cold too. Yeah. The Lord is making us very cold and disenchanted to these people. Yeah. All right. So when we see them, we just kind of like looking through them. It's kind of like a dead stare. Like, well, like you don't mean nothing to us. You know. Oh, they see it. They see it. Yeah, you can see it. And they feel it.
I was talking to one girl, like, why you answer like that? How? Like you want to fight.
You're disenchanted. You're uninterested, man, in these people, man. What you got?
The Lord made it like that because in the time of Jacob's trouble, when all hell's breaking loose, you're gonna be seeing death left and right.
Yep.
So you don't have time to be in that sorrowful spirit. No, wow,
pumping his chest. Breathe. No, we don't have fucking time for that, man.
I don't feel no pulse. You're gonna understand that, it's the purpose of judgment.
That's
it.
So
the Lord has to set it to where your emotions, in the sense, they're nullified.
Yeah.
To where that, you see death, okay. You're just going about your day, man. You know why the Lord did that, because that person was wicked.
Yeah.
And the Lord is making it out. Even then, that people piss you off, and you just like, fuck that. Fuck them, man.
James.
That's it, bro.
Pop, sizzle, pop. James. Hey, judgment, man.
That's it.
We didn't have no. Okay, we're not gonna go to captain. It's gonna be a day of mourning for whatever his name was, man. No, man. The judgment went out, man. Okay. Go ahead.
It says here, last one, caused by or expressive.
And he said, "I will mock when your fear cometh."
Yeah.
Right? Didn't the Lord say that? Yeah. Well, who was he mocking through? His men. Go ahead, bro.
Caused by or expressive of severe pain, grief, or regret.
That's it. All right, and we regret not being able to exact judgment. That's what we be a regret. Okay, but we got to deal with it. We got to deal with it. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Mahar. Oh, Salaki. Man, when you see the way these hoes be in the city, you delete them, man. The way they be acting, man, you want to delete their ass, man. Okay? Because this is fucking pure wickedness going on out here, man. This is pure wickedness. I told this one chick the other day, man, listen, man. She told me, I was like all surprised, because you'd be surprised when a chick tell you, oh, I'm single. You'd be surprised. Oh, what? Especially look good and shit. Yeah? Raggy? You don't know what to do, man. You almost don't know what to say. You almost flabbergasted, man. Right? I'm like, really? Oh, I'm like, okay, all right, you know what I'm saying? Then two later dude come up to me and say, yo, just talking. Oh, that's my girl. And what? What do you mean? You're like a friend? No, my girl. So, she just told me she was single. What the fuck are you talking about? See, so you really don't fucking know in this place. This place you can never know. It's all adulterous.
Maybe he was lying to that guy.
Huh?
Maybe the guy was lying.
She probably didn't claim him, but that shows that he believes that he might be, right? So you really just don't know. You just don't know. But then when I seen how she was looking at him, and I could see there was something that happened between them, right? Or something was going on. So it's all wickedness. But that's how what it is in this place. So you think you're not committing adultery? It's complete adultery you're committing this place. That's not even that becomes a question. It's like, why are you even asking that question? That's what it becomes in this place. You ask that question, they're not like, oh yeah, it's like, why? What does it matter? See, because they're not just talking. They're constantly. All of them are constantly talking to multiple men. It's not just one dude. You didn't just pop out, and she was like celibate, reading the Bible. Nah, she was fucking with other men. Okay, and she got a bunch of men on text right now. Okay, in the text messages right now, brother. In the Snapchat.
Yeah.
Which if you got Snapchat, hey man, come on, man.
They be having a list, every guy they have this certain category.
I actually had a girl tell me that. They categorize,
This is the Uber guy, this is the food guy, this is the guy that gives you money, this is the good dick guy, different categories. Whatever they need,
This is a fact.
the text.
The good dick guy always win though.
Go ahead.
That's the state property, Nori. They had a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, well, they got a man for each stage, right? So you looking at a chick, see, because that's when you're young, you guys are young. That's how you got to have your mind right, man. You're looking at a chick, she could be the one. Look at that one shit. That was in the time of Rebecca, and that's it. That's gone now, man. The one. All right. You just say like, can I smash? And she claimed by, someone claims they're in an active, whatever the fuck that means, relationship, whatever that means. We don't know what that means. We don't know what that means. That's a new age talking point, man. It really means nothing. Okay. So it's just an adulterous generation that we're in, a wicked, evil generation, and that's another vexation of spirit. Go ahead, man.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:28. Start out verse 27. Behold, this have I found, said the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found.
Right, meaning they're all wicked. Okay, and you give them liberty. What do you think is gonna be produced? Wickedness and confusion, man. It's as simple as that, man. And that's what's produced in this place: wickedness and confusion, simple and plain. All right. What else you got, bro?
This is Proverbs 30 and verse 12. There is a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness.
Yeah, this is the filthiest generation that has ever been, man. Filthiest generation that's ever been, and it's sad, man. Seeing Jake, Jake can't get, Jake is hurt. They try to get a wife and all this. Bro, forget about that. Well, get me the scripture that says a man walketh, he's sorrowful without a wife, with his head down. Because really, when you go back to Genesis, the first chapter, it tells you that a man to be alone is not good. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, get me that. All right. Give me that. It's really not good. It's not a good thing, right? But it's the condition of this of the battle, man. And that's one of the major hells, man, in this place.
Yeah. And Salaki, just to add on, the Lord made it that way so that you have more of a reason to complain about, for this kingdom to be done away with.
Oh yeah.
Imagine, if you had a wife, everything was good, you come home, food is cooked, incense is burning.
Foot massage.
Yeah, foot massage is in order. You would forget about certain things, man. You're just it's not that bad.
I get my foot massages, brother. Yeah. That's part of breaking them down, brother. I don't like feet. You do it shut up. All right.
Yeah, you would get comfortable.
And then she get all like, huh? Got him. Got him. Go ahead.
You would get comfortable, man. You would start being like, he's just not that bad, I don't mind what.
Hold on. One chick tell you, I don't like feet. Next time she pulled up, man, shut up, man. Got him. Anyway, Salaki, go ahead, bro.
That's it, man. You would forget about, basic.
I'll watch those.
Ultimately, a woman is supposed to be a pillar of rest. But now in this kingdom, the Lord made it a pillar of hell, man. Where she doesn't follow your orders, she doesn't listen. It's just hell upon hell, man. So now you have more of a reason to complain and just hasten that for the kingdom, man.
Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, that's a major part of the hell. All right. You got what I asked for in Genesis, Salaki. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. 36 of verse 25, where no hedges, there the possession is spoiled, And he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning.
That's it. He will wander up and down mourning, man. Right? And that's what Jake is doing. That's what the majority of brothers are doing. Right? 'Cause the majority of brothers don't got that, man. You know? So that's not a good thing. Because that's not how it was meant to be from the beginning. You see? They were put on the earth for us. Matter of fact, if they were not on the earth, it would be whack. The earth would be boring. It would be bullshit. Why would you want to live? There ain't no women on the earth, bro. That's fucking bullshit. That's not no living, man. All right, you want you know. Even when you go to a place, you want women there. I don't be hollering at these hoes, but I just want their presence there. You know, they could be behind me, brother. I just want them in the vicinity, brother. It changes the energy. It changes the energy.
It's like,
Right. So you think, you know, we are some women hate now. We just want them to be in their proper order, man. To fulfill their proper fucking order, man.
We love women.
As a sport, right? No one loves women more than the Israelite man. How you talking about, bro? But we want the women we love women in order. We don't like them fucking out of order bitches, man. Okay? Go ahead.
So like, you know, you go to a party.
Hold on, Zakar, you about to say something?
Yeah, it's something that talks about the beautiful woman is the pleasure of the eyes.
Brighten the countenance of a man.
What's the same?
What?
This is Sirach 25:1. In 3 things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, both before the Most High and man. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, a lot of brothers ain't never experienced that, man. You know, to even have that unity for even a period of time. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Ecclesiastes 36:22. The beauty of a woman cheers the countenance, and a man
Makes a man happy. Makes it, you know, that's why these guys go to the bars. I hate going to a bar and behind the counter there's some fucking man with a beard. What the fuck you doing here, man? I hate that shit, bro. No, that'd be a thing. Just a man. Like, what is this? Where's the women's at? You know what I'm saying? I want to see a pretty woman in the business, man, in the vicinity, man. Okay? You're drinking a beer to talk to the next dude with a beer. I don't want no, man. I want to see a pretty little thing, man. Go ahead, bro. Read that again. Okay, go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach 36 and 20. So I'm starting at verse 21. It says a woman has to take any man as husband, but a man.
Yeah, because it's not supposed to be their choice. Right. See, now that's one of the major problems. Right. They have the choice and they don't know how to choose, man. Right. It's supposed to be the father that made the deal with the man to get his daughter. Go ahead.
Verse reading on, it says, but a man must choose his wife carefully. A woman's beauty makes a man happy.
Yep.
There's nothing. There is no fair sight for the human eye to see.
That's it. So that's what makes a man happy. That's what cheers up a man. You see. So they were put here for us. The Lord created them for us. Point blank. Period. We're not created here. We're not put there for them. They're put here for us. Their purpose on the earth is us. See, they got it backwards, man. Especially our women. They got it completely backwards. If the other women got it like backwards, they got it like double backwards. They literally think you're here to serve them. They got it backwards, man. You were here to serve us. You were put here for our purpose. We were created, and then the Lord said, something is missing. Something could make this better. Matter of fact, get that.
If I may add, a lot of these interviews, you know, these street YouTube short interviews.
Yeah.
When they ask the woman what they bring to the chick, like when they ask the man, he lays out what he brings. I bring this, I offer this, you know, protection, provide money. But then when they ask the woman, she gets frozen. Like, she's like me. In other words, the man's supposed to be working, you know, for her.
Yep. That's it. They got it backwards.
Kevin Samuel, I saw one of those shorts, and then what do you bring to the table? Question. I got a job. I have my own company. The guy said, "Stop this! Like, you're discovering yourself just like a man."
That's it. Because they don't know they don't understand what their purpose is on the earth. Exactly. This is why everything is out of whack when it comes to them relationships, right?
So he basically said, because the way you're talking right now, you're not thinking what the man wants.
Right.
You're thinking about yourself. Everything that you're saying doesn't mean shit to him.
Yeah, and you could blame the mothers for that. You blame the mothers and the grandmothers because they didn't teach them that. All right, they refuse to teach them that what they need to know. That's why they're in that predicament. Okay? Because even like my own family, it's like, yo, I was teaching my sister how to cook. I'm the one who teach her how to make eggs and shit. I was like, yo, don't you teach her how to do some? Yo, but yo, you cooking, you chefing up every day. What the fuck does she know? She don't know shit. You know? She doesn't know anything. When she do basic things she's supposed to know to become a wife and all these things, man. So purposely they follow the so-called white man's fucked up way of living, and then now the woman don't even know what the hell she's here for. She thinks she's here to go to the bars and the clubs every fucking weekend. Bro, listen, man. Yo, this is a messed up predicament. I'm telling you right now. Go ahead.
Titus 2 and 3.
It's a real messed up predicament.
Women likewise, that they be
age meaning what? Older, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That they be in behavior as such as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things.
So they're supposed to teach good things. Go ahead.
That they may teach the young woman to be sober, to love their husbands.
So they're supposed to teach the young women to love their husbands, man. Are they doing that? Absolutely not. They're teaching them the opposite. You don't need a man, play the field, get your career. So they're teaching them the exact opposite. So you could blame them for that, man. Go ahead.
Just as you say, as mother, so as daughter.
Yeah, and then they'll call themselves Christians. That's the crazy part about it. That's to show you Christianity is a big joke and it's Satanism. Okay, it's actually Satanism, satanic. Because they don't follow the Bible, man. They don't do what the Bible tells them to do. Go ahead.
Yep.
Read that again.
Yeah. That from the top?
Yeah, come on.
Titus 2 and 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as such as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers.
Yeah, we're going to the club. Yeah, shots. You ain't gonna be in that fucking spirit, man. Go ahead, man.
that they may teach the young woman to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children,
right? To
be discreet.
But they're not doing that. They're loving pleasures. They're loving having fun. That's what they prioritize before anything else. That's why I'll call it the abortion. I won't even put the in front of it. Okay, the boarded mission. That's such a big thing. It's not because they got raped or because their father touched it. It had nothing to do with that. It's because they want to have fun. That's all it is, man. So they're not taught to value family and a husband. Okay, so it's all out of whack, man. It's fucked up. See? Go ahead. So you think you're gonna find a woman that's I'm gonna find it? No, they got too much sperms in them, and that DNA stays within them, and it goes to their brain, man. So that's multiple. That's why they have split personality fucking disorder, man. Okay? Because they got too much goddamn cum in their fucking ass, man. And they're fucking, right? And it goes to their fucking brains, man. So you think you're gonna get a chick I'm gonna get her on my program? She's still on the last program, man. She still needs to be deprogrammed from that, and that she's not gonna be deprogrammed because there's multiple programs in this chick, man. Multiple it's malware at this point. Okay, it's malware, bro. You understand what I'm saying to you? And that's why they can't function correctly. So you think that she's gonna be mine and she's only gonna talk to me, deal with me? No, she got social media, man. And that social media is a gateway to her to try to look for better. Always. And there's always gonna be better. No matter who you deal with, there's always some aspect of somebody else that's gonna have better. You see? And they don't know how to choose. They don't even know how to choose what they're gonna eat today, man. How they gonna fucking know how to choose which man they want to stay with forever? You see? So this place is out of whack, man. It's out of whack. The only time they're gonna get it is when all hell breaks. We see when the alert comes. Okay, the banks are closed. There's no food left. That's when they're gonna understand what their order is. That's when they're gonna get an order and say, I have to find a man, but not just any man, a man of the Lord. Trust me, they ain't gonna be looking at nothing else. Okay, that's when they're gonna be in complete order, and they're not gonna tell you got to do this for me and that. They're gonna be, what can I do for you to be with you? What you gotta say, brother Salaki?
No, you're saying we used to do high pilgrimage by nature.
Yes.
You're always seeking for something better.
Salaki. Sure. The water for catching.
So meanwhile, you gotta use them for what it is, then.
That's it. That's it. You know. But you see, the thing with us though. Well, I'll say for me personally, I'm too. I care too much about people. You know what I mean? Like in the sense of like, you deal with them and you feel bad. Like you kind of, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's me. I'm not saying anyone else. The brothers might be colder than me. I'm cold towards them, but at the same time, it's like if I'm dealing with a chick, I might be a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like even this one chick.
You got mercy.
Yeah, you know, even this one chick, I didn't say it's like, nah, she's not up to par for me to go out with. Like I don't want to be seen with this chick. But no, I'm serious. That was my mindset. But I was drunk one day and I was talking. I was like, yo, you know, you should invite your friends. But that was a tactic to get the friends on it, you know. But she took it as I was trying to ask her out on a date. She said, okay, right? I was like, fuck, right? So I was like, now. I sit back, I thought about it, like, damn, what did I do, you know? So then now I have to take her out on the date. But I'm trying to get her to bring her friends, so it's not just like me and her on the date. It's like a group thing, you know? So, yo, bring all your friends you can find and this and that, you know? So then she showed me the picture of her friend, which that was deception. Saw the friend, that was complete deception, brother, and I was actually mad, right? But, brother, at the end of the day, I went through with it because I didn't want to leave her, and she thought I was gonna ghost her. She's like, "Oh, I thought you were gonna ghost me because I came kind of late." I was like, "Nah, I didn't ghost you, right?" Because I felt bad about that. They don't give a shit. They ghost dudes every day. They don't give a fuck. They don't have no heart towards that. I didn't do that because I was looking to get the bitch's pussy. I did that because I felt bad leaving her like that, and she might be self-conscious about that, and you know what I mean. So that's why I did that. But I'm not. I said in my mind, I'm not going out with her again because I wasn't feeling it from the beginning. But they don't think like that. They don't. That's not their mindset. Okay, and it's not wrong with a brother is like in that mindset because really that's, hey, you know, it's better that way. Really, I regret even going because now I've been seeing this fucking bitch. I'm being the facts for you, bro. But that's the thing. That's the difference. Salakia, what were you reading?
Titus 2.
Bring it on out.
Yeah, Titus 2 and
But in that time when all hell breaks loose, there ain't no fucking mercy, man.
No mercy.
The only mercy I'm showing is to they have to be of the elect in the spirit. Anything else, fuck that. That time, nah, I don't give a fuck. Judgment is here.
Streets.
Judgment is here, right? Go ahead.
in Titus 2 and 4, that they may teach the young woman to be sober,
you know what I'm saying,
to
brother?
love their husbands,
when that time,
to
hell
love their
no,
children, to be discreet,
no more.
chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient.
Keepers at home. Did you hear that part? I hope you sisters watching this replay. I hope you hear that, man. Keepers at home, à la maison. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed.
Obedient to their own husbands. So you're supposed to be obedient to your husband, man. See, so what's that about, man? See, not in this world. To them, that's a curse word. That's like it's wickedness, right? But that's the way it's supposed to be, man. See? Go ahead.
That's it on that.
Go ahead, Zakar. Oh, no, not the infamous. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Brothers always holding that. They're always holding that. We're not even talking about that topic, bro. You going into the harlot, you know, the scarlet color, you know, the dragon, the bottomless pit. Brother got Isaiah 4:1. One of the fingers is Isaiah 4:1. Just one of the fingers. You don't know what finger. One of those fingers got Isaiah 4:1. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
That's right.
Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
That's it. That's right, brother. That's it. So they were created for us, man. You know, we were created for them, man. Okay? So their purpose on the earth is not supposed to be a career and all this. Your purpose is supposed to be me. You dig? And helping me to push forth this empire, man. You know, this kingdom. You know?
The same way we're seeking to please the Lord, we're supposed to seek to please us.
That's right. Exactly.
That's the order.
Exactly. That's the exact order.
And anything else is of the devil.
Everything else is of Satan and Baphomet.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
This is Genesis 2, verse 18. It says, and the Lord power.
I gotta show you, brothers, that song by Iwin. They're working for Baphomet. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta show you that. It's a Virgin Boy track. Go ahead. Oh, yeah?
Genesis 2 and verse 18. And the Lord said, And the Lord Power Yahweh said, it is not good that man should dwell alone. I will make him and help me.
Yeah, it's not. It said it's not good that man should dwell alone. So it's not good. You know, and you in the spirit, you know that. You know, this is why these dudes, they're all thirsty on the thing on the computers. You know, Elam. Hey, hey. Hey, beautiful ass, I see you. Give me kisses, I lick. What the fuck you talking about? Nah, but Elam, he be different on that on them sites.
Your friend, man. Your friend is a dangerous guy.
Yeah, but huh?
Your friend is a dangerous guy.
Who?
The client.
Oh yeah, but that's Elam food. That's Elam food, bro.
Give me a number. How much?
Yeah, but it's Elam. That's Elam, brother. Elam is you know. But that's why when the women go to them places, you know, Elam will just, you know, will follow them, you know. They'll be behind the I think he's following me. I think he's following. You know, like Inspector Gadget and shit. You know?
like that vlog that we watched at your house.
Yeah.
When those Edomites, they went to visit India.
Yeah.
They went to get a taxi.
Yeah.
Every taxi got pulled up. Yeah.
All of them pulled up. And they would have given them a ride for free. It took them to this undisclosed location, man.
The big bellies,
Yeah, and then the one taxi was trying to explain they're all following. But hey, that's it, because a man, you know, they want a woman, right? That's what it is. So, see, that's part of the major hell in this kingdom, man. It's part of the major hell in this kingdom. And you find you got this microwave society where, you know, it's the access is kind of there, you know, like you kind of, you know, call somebody or something like that, right, or whatever. They're all hoes out here, but at the same time, you see it diminishes the experience, because, you know, it's microwave, but it diminishes the experience of when you go to the ancient world. You might work like Jacob, he worked for his wives for 7 years, but them were real wives. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were real, you know?
Because, you know, they were pure.
Exactly.
You know, so you're able to actually bond.
Exactly.
But in this society,
Ain't no
all
pair
of them
bonding.
are included,
It's right.
multiple sperm cells in their brain.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't pair bond.
There's no pair bonding. There's no pair bonding in this place.
Plus a nut, and afterwards you get post-nut clarity, like, yo, you know, no connection, man.
But guess what? If she's bad enough, you're gonna get a connection as a man. But the thing is that she's gonna be connected to you.
Yeah.
You know, she's gonna be connected. That Wi-Fi signal is not strong. It's not strong at all, brother. Okay, because they're polluted. They're polluted. Should not that land be greatly polluted, man? You know what I'm saying?
That's after one, huh?
That's after one. That's after one. And
it tells you, as I said,
and they're dealing with multiple every week, man. Any chick you ask with them interviews, go look at them interviews. Oh, when's the last time you had sex? It's never 2 months. You never heard 2 months yet, and they're all single. Most of them are single. They never heard out 2 months ago. It's always last Wednesday, yesterday, last night. So this is the mindset. This is what you have to understand. These chicks is constantly smashing different dudes, brother. Right? So there's really none of them is not, oh, she's single. Really, they're all talking to somebody. In reality, if you want to be real, you know, we do it, you know, as righteous as possible. You know, okay, you're not in a relationship, but you really don't know. And another thing is, they really are smashers. They really are fucking somebody. So it's like, you know what I mean? We need the kingdom, man. That's the bottom line. We need our shot. We need the kingdom. We need mercy. Point blank. Period. Let me get the last scriptures, man. Go ahead.
I just wanted to paraphrase even,
go ahead.
How even if you do have a wife, it says what, that your wife is going to be a
harlot in the streets.
So even if you do get one, it's like, it's nothing, man.
She got social media, right? Instagram, posting on Instagram, but she don't got you on Instagram though, right? But she got all these pictures and all these DMs you don't know about, this and that. She getting hollered at.
Right, yeah. The direct messages.
Yep.
There's a lot of like, yo, bro, some girl was showing me, like, there's just guys just, you know,
hollering at her
just saying
constantly.
random shit.
See, but what does the scripture say? The scripture say where there's no hedge, the possession is spoiled. That's not that's removing the hedge and letting all these people in to a weaker mind. to a weaker vessel. So what do you think is gonna happen eventually? She's gonna break.
Right, yeah.
Right? Meaning what? She's gonna give in to that temptation. Come on, man.
When she was stronger to me, she was like the energy she was giving out was like she was disgusted and afraid. You know, like, oh, look at this guy, look what he's saying. But I could see deep down she liked it. She liked that intention.
It's a boost.
She liked it.
It's a boost, man. It's a boost, bro. It's a boost, bro. It's a boost, dog. Trust me. It's a boost.
It's a good thing. That's Yahweh Shimashai. We set them up for Jacob trouble.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's it. That's right, brother. That's right, brother. It's a setup, but that's it, man. And that's why men are disconnected from them like that too. Like they're not like they're kind of like they're dealing with them, but they're not like attached like how they used to be in the back in the day.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, you had actual they were more pure. You know, now it's like it's madness. Like when you look, you got to deal with the reality of the situation. See, Jake doesn't like to deal with the reality of the situation. See, I deal with the reality. I'm looking at the reality of this thing, man. You know, the one for me. No, when I was first in the truth, I used to think like that. You don't see a chick on a bus, you catch eyes. Oh, that could be the one. You thinking about marriage, you think about this and that. You know, walking, holding hands, skipping. You know, all these things go through your mind. But that's not the reality, man.
They'll open their quiver to every arrow. Drink out of every sister. You know, it's crazy, man. This world is crazy.
The right teachers have to teach you that. Experiences, of course, but the right teachers have to teach you that. The other cats, they don't really go too deep about the woman.
Yeah, they don't go too deep about anything, really. They go, all they speak about Jesus is black. About as deep as they are, man. Yeah. Oh my goodness, those guys. I don't know, man. Anyways, but that's the point, man. So this place is defiled, man. It's straight up defiled, and really dealing with that, man. You just need to get your. The only thing you can do is get that social media. That's pretty much it with that, and play a role. You know, pretend. You know, fake it till you make it. And that's it. Man. You know what I mean? That's it. Fake it till you make it. Put the rod on real good, and then make sure they know that you're willing to leave at any time. And then from there, they demon kind of leaves them for a second, you know. but it's always there. It's not even a season, brother. It's always there, brother. It's just hovering, brother. It's hovering, man. Like what's that character in the Mario Kart? The guy that reads the numbers. 1, 2. The little thing with the wings. The Mario Kart, brother. Yeah, the toad. Is it a toad? And got the wings and shit. Flying around. Anyways, whatever. But like that, the demon just be hovering, you know. Anyways, let's get the last scriptures. Go ahead.
This is Amos 7 and verse 17. It says, "Thus said the Lord power, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword."
And a harlot is what? A whore. Right? Meaning they're dealing with multiple men. They've dealt with multiple men. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, "And thy land shall be divided by a line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land."
Right, and the woman the woman that's why they're so depressed too. See, if you deal with a virgin, like a woman who's only had one man, she's not depressed like these other women. Her mind is more pure because she hasn't been polluted with all them different spirits, man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why you see go watch them street interviews and say, "Oh, she's a virgin." You can see she talks. She's more poised.
Yeah.
She sounds more pure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and so like I just want to say real quick, in Esau, you know, like with the semen, the different semens in their mind, you know, they get different mood swings because, you know, this cell might come in that cell. And then Esau would classify it as, it's just my hormones. They're hormones that's just jumping like Jordan. No, it's not the hormones, but it's the sperm cells that's in your brain. Yeah. You know, and you don't know what's going on.
And also being damaged by other relationships because you're dealing with dudes that's obviously they ain't fucking looking to settle down with your ass. Okay? This dude, he's the ball player. This dude is this dude is that. He's a rapper. This, that. You fuck with these, you know, he's a lawyer. You know, fuck with all these different cats, and they're not looking to settle down. See, because you don't know how to choose. So that what happens, you get all disenchanted and messed up behind that too. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Squad.
Ezra 16 and 33. The virgin shall mourn having no bridegroom.
Yes, sir.
And the woman shall mourn having no husband.
That's the time that's coming. They're gonna mourn the fact that they don't have men, right? I mean, now they feel like they don't need men, but they're gonna be a time where they're gonna be sad that they don't have a man to protect them. They're gonna be terrified, right? And the men of the Lord, us, man, we're gonna be very picky, man. We're gonna be looking at your, I don't like the mole on her nose, okay? The Spirit is telling me I'm not with it. All right, we gonna have the pick of the litter in that day. We're gonna be looking through the DM, so to speak, man, and picking what we want to deal with, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like, they're gonna be like that black woman in that video,
Yeah.
as long as she's breathing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that one. Oh, that's one of my favorite videos. That's one of my favorite videos. Huh? Well, with that mentality, she probably does. With that mentality, she probably does, man.
As long as it's breathing.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead.
The daughters shall mourn having no helpers. In the wars their bridegroom shall be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine.
Right, so that war that's coming, man, is going to take a lot of people out too, man. A lot of people are going to be drafted to that war and put to death. All right? So man, there's going to be a very few men on the earth left. Okay, very few men that's going to survive this time. Right? See? And what's going to happen with the women? Okay? Hey, man, most of the dudes ain't going to be very nice. A lot of these dudes are just gonna be straight up predators, man. Yeah. Okay. We don't got time. We're not doing none of that. We're just moving. We're on the move, man. We're gonna be like the Book of Eli, man. Yeah. And they're just gonna try to attach to us because we're the good men. But we're gonna be like, fuck you, bitch. Yeah. That's what we're gonna say. Fuck you. All right. Like the only ones we're dealing with is in the spirit if they're right.
Like the Book of Eli, he couldn't fuck that girl.
Yeah. He could have did what he wanted to do, man. He could have did what he wanted to do, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 32 and 2, and the man shall be a hiding place from the wind.
What is the wind? The different tribulations that's getting ready to come. Okay, go ahead.
And a covered from the tempest.
Yep.
As the rivers of water in a dry place.
Yep.
As the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
That's it. That's exactly what they're going to be. They're going to be that protection, man. Only for those chosen women that, that really the Heavenly Father God had to give to us, man, and put it in our spirit to want to deal with them. The other ones that ain't right, we're going to see it, man. We're going to look at your nails, your eyelashes, the fucking snuffleupagus eyelashes. Beat it. Beat it. All right? What else you got? You got something else? That's it? Okay, you got something? Bring it out. We'll end off on that. Go ahead.
It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
That's right. So we the precious ones. We're the prize, so to speak. We're the precious ones. All right? So with that, we're going to give all praises going on. See Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Love and honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akib, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Shema, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Lahayanawa, Yahweh, Ahad, Shema, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Lahayanawa, Yahweh, Ahad, Shema, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Lahayanawa, Yahweh, Ahad, Abad Babal, Kwam Yasha Allah, Kwam Yasha Allah, Shalom.